Welcome to Why Not on the PCT. Hey, I look all fresh because I'm just out of town, or just out of Artie. Been hiking about an hour. It's nice and cool this morning. It'll probably be hot soon enough, but it's nice now. It's been all uphill so far, but cool and shady, so not a problem. Just kind of looking out from where I came from. I came from through all those jagged peaks over there the last couple of days. Past 23 people already. Apparently there's a huge group that was camped at a lake up here that are all have the pull of town food. I just talked to a girl for just a second. She said, yeah, I dreamed of milkshakes and curly fries last night. So everybody's excited to get into town. Walking along the ridge here. You can see way out to, I guess that's Etna. Whatever that valley is there. Warm and exposed now, so starting to feel like, oh yeah, it's gonna be hot again. Which I kind of knew, but somehow when it was cool in the trees, I was able to lie to myself a bit. Somehow I like these little summits or ridges that I go across. I like to film these. So this is coming around more of this NorCal scenery. A few jagged peaks, a little bit of granite. Feels a little Sierra-like. A lot of burned area and lots of kind of the sparse forest. It's going through a lot of really pretty lush forest, and then across the road and into a fire that's a little more recent than other ones I've gone through. I'm guessing this might be last year because there's just nothing. There's no flowers, there's nothing, and there's very few trees down. There's no blowdowns to go over because most of the trees are still standing, and so I think this was pretty recent. Not actually that big. I've been walking through it for 5 minutes, and looks like I'm going to be out of it in another 5 minutes, but very stark. I'm trying to not make every video coming across another crest, but there's not a lot of lakes. There's not a lot of things today otherwise, so it's going to mainly be coming around another turn and seeing another set of mountains in the distance. Second day of the segment, just started walking. Slept on this ridge that there's a view that way and this way. You can see way out there to those mountains. Been a lot of deer, but I haven't taken pictures or video of any of them. This is the first one I've seen with a little bit of antler on it. It's, what is it, Thursday morning. I'm starting to really lose track of what day is what. I set my alarm this morning, but then on my watch, but I never heard it. So wanted to get up and get going a little earlier to get more hiking time when it was cool. But that didn't work. Slept another 45 minutes then. But got up and got going, thinking, okay, so I'm just gonna really kind of try to cruise and get get a bunch of miles in this morning and then take it easier, or at least go feel like I could go a little slower in the afternoon. And then I just passed a bunch of people, but somehow just started talking with a wilderness biologist and his wife from the UK, and he's doing research about the trail and wilderness experiences and different things. And so we ended up chatting for half an hour, which was super fun. It was nice to have some social interaction, but starting to walk again and thinking, okay, well, now I really need to kind of get to it and get stuff. First rattlesnake. I don't know if it's visible or not. It's a big snake. I'm going to try to walk around on the rocks over here. You can still see him in the bush there. Okay then. My heart's going thumpity thump. Okay, he's going the other way. He's all spread out. Video is still on because I have to talk to somebody. Just makes me think all the places where I just push through the underbrush and you can't see anything. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna try to calm down now. Started out, there's a deer here on the trail just ahead of me. It's a little more skittish around human than some of the other deers, which is good. Sun is just coming up over the ridge there. Got up earlier this morning. Started walking a couple of minutes before 6. It's really cool and calm and peaceful. Yesterday I started to think ahead a little bit more, just in terms of what things do I need to do to make this sustainable, to not burn out, to not only keep going, but to keep really enjoying it. And it feels a little early to be thinking about that. I'm just starting to just about. Another one of them is I have to really remember that I love walking and seeing stuff, and especially being out here early when everything's so peaceful and the sun is just coming up is really special. I have to keep that sense of thankfulness and gratitude. Just wonder about everything around me. Because this is mostly walking. This is a hell of a lot of walking. If I don't I enjoy that. I have to get to where I'm not especially liking the walking. Then it's really just not that fun. So really trying to remember that every morning. Hey, this is just a particularly nice little tiny bit of trail here. There's some wildflowers on the side, and the sun is coming in really softly over the ridge. Just some nice morning walking. This is Deadfall Lake. It's too bad I didn't hit this in the afternoon when I'm hot, and it would be wonderful to go swimming and take a break, but oh well. Well, I just had my first trail magic, and it was pretty nice. I got there actually right as they were packing up to leave, but they stayed. It was these two women around my age who, I guess they live in Shasta, and they were mostly out of stuff, but I got a little cold water and a sandwich and some cold coconut milk with it, which was wonderful. And one of them went to Berkeley actually at the same time I did, graduated in '84 and met her husband there, and so have a lot in had a fair amount in common. So that was really fun. I chatted with them for like half an hour and sat in the shade, and it was very nice. I'm right on top of this ridge, so walking down the ridge there out to the east is Shasta, and then out to the west it's Trinity Alps and all kinds of stuff. There's actually a little shade up there under that tree, but it's been like this ridge walking, which is gorgeous with these huge views in every direction. Well, at different times in every direction, but it's been great. But doing this in the middle of the afternoon is tough in the sun. Although I was thinking about it, and it's easy to think, well, now, wow, this is really hard with the heat. But on the other hand, it's not super hot, and there's probably always going to be some challenge. And at least with the heat, I have the mornings and the evenings are nice. It's easy to get up early and get going. There's a little breeze here, but basically hasn't been wind, no worry about rain. There hasn't been many bugs. The trail for the most part has been good. So for the most part, actually, it's not that bad. There's just 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon that are tough. So I'm trying to look at it that way, and it's at least it's not so hot that I just have to stop. I just have to kind of go slow and take a little break at every shade. Although it has been, I had there probably 45 minutes without any shade, and that was kind of long. But going through, trying to become one with the heat, make peace with the heat. I only have about 13 and a half miles. It's almost basically all downhill to I-5, where you pick me up. And in fact, now I'm on the It's called the Castle Crags switchbacks, which is all these switchbacks that for most people are coming up from the road. But we're in the Castle Crags wilderness. I think this is the backside of some of the crags here. They're kind of cool. I'll actually see the sun come up over them in a minute.